Hey, it's Rick here, and if hard shells are your thing for your iPhone 5 or 5S, Spigen SGP might have you covered with their Ultra Fit. That's what you're looking at right here. This one is the crystal shell, and hence the name. It is completely crystallized or crystal see-through, I should say. So you're going to be able to see the beauty of your iPhone 5 or 5S. Now, at the time of this video, you can pick this case up for as little as $10.99. So I'll link in the description of the video as to where you can pick that up, should you so desire. This is the packing that it comes in, and it's also going to include a certificate of authenticity, so you know you're getting the real deal here. It also includes removal instructions, because that is always important. You don't want to damage your phone or your case in the removal process. And a Steinhill Ultra Crystal Screen Shield. So nice thought there. Let's pull in the scale. We're going to talk about weight here. We are at 0 grams right now. Let's pop this on the scale. And it is only coming in at about 14 grams, so pretty darn lightweight. And let's take a look at this. A couple of things I want to call out here before I pop the phone into this. Notice these corners are done a little bit differently. So they have kind of these gap areas here. And sometimes you guys are used to hard shells not having a top or a bottom here. They just cover the sides. So that's always been a deterrent to me, but I like the fact that it's got a top and a bottom here. We're going to go ahead and pop button side first. Now, what I'm doing, if you get this case, be sure you clean this out first, because you're going to want to get a microfiber, clean it out, maybe some compressed air, blow out anything in there, because anything that you've got on the back of your phone is going to show right through. So buttons first, and then go slow, and we're going to pop this in. I never feel like it's going to scratch my phone as long as I'm going slow, and these edges are not really that rough at all. There is a lay on the table design. I've got a screen shield on this that comes in at 0.12 millimeters, and remember, they throw one in the box here, so it's going to work just fine. You do get some level of lay on the table with this one, face down on a flat surface. Your screen's not touching, that case is. Here's what it's going to look like down below. You've got appropriate cutouts for everything, and unless you're trying to dock it, you probably aren't going to run into too many issues here, although I will say that headphone cutout could be a challenge if you've got oversized connectors that you're trying to plug in there. Remember, this has these little kind of slits along the side and the 4 corners. So just keep an eye on that you don't get debris in there. But otherwise, that's to ensure a proper fit, make it not so difficult to remove and not so difficult to insert this in. And it also gives you the ability to have this bottom piece as well as the top. Along the side, it is all enclosed, again, see-through here. Up along the top, you've got an opening for your sleep-awake power button. It's really not that deep, so you do feel the case a little bit when you press it, but it's really not that big of a deal. There is your mute switch, and again, that's pretty easy to get to. And there are your volume buttons. So once again, those buttons are really easy to press. I'm not going to demonstrate it because there's nothing covering them up, and they work just fine. Now here's the back side. You've got some Spigen branding. Yeah, it's going to show some fingerprinting, so if that bugs you, wipe it down from time to time. So far, I haven't noticed too many scratches on the back of this case, although there have been a few that have been noticeable, but nothing too major. There's your Spigen branding again. See straight through the case. And there is your camera cutout. It's not lined with black, but there's no issue with whiteout or washout in photos or videos, so it works just fine. Again, if hard shells are your thing, this is a pretty good way to go. It's definitely affordable, and you know, including that screen shield right here, a lot of times people pay $10.99 just for the screen shield alone. The Spigen SGP Ultra Fit's going to get my 4 out of 5. If you guys have questions, comments, or feedback, as always, please feel free to let me know. You guys can also hit me up on Twitter. Remember, that's the best way to get a response from me. It's @Metagamers, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everybody, and have fun.